A miss by Adetokounmpo. Griffin was on an island with him. Here's Harden. Puts it on the deck. Lob it up. Slam it down. Nick Claxton with a jam. 58-57. Roll and slam. Getting upstairs is Bruce Brown.
Harden in pick and rolls where he can get switches and make plays.
Claxton is fouled and a chance at a three-point play. He finishes through the contact. Paul Millsap has logged 5 minutes. He has not played here in the third quarter for Brooklyn. Patty Mills lights it up from the outside. Another tray. 1 minute to play here in the third. Harden makes his move, bounces, Claxton, layup goes. James Harden with a tasty dish.
In the long run and take those legs away when it matters most down the stretch of this game.
That's an area where Maxey has to improve. Nice lob, Harden and Claxton. Good connection there for Brooklyn to start. Harden, stutter dribble, drives, gets inside. P to Aldridge, throws it down and ties the game. And a foul.
Durant quickly on the move. Fakes the pass, dishes out. Harden kicks. Carter left alone, hesitated, but still knocks it down. What a pass, finding Hayward off on a corner three. Harden, Durant leaking out, Euro stepping and flushing.
Goes back to what Nash has talked about just in terms of the rotation.
Oh, nice find. There he is working underneath, and Harden and Brown, yeah, they still have that connection.
It's the field.
A lot of contact, offensive rebound, Gafford into the corner to Beal. Short. Harden. Perfect pass to Brown. And Wes Unseld Jr. wants a timeout.
Nice compliment to the play of Bradley Beal. You throw in Spencer Dinwiddie, Harold. I mean, this team, now they're not showing a lot of force right now.
And then the midseason trade to Washington last year. Beautiful setup as they find the cutter Brown to the cup.
I mean, the list can go on. I haven't seen too much of the rookies play besides Summer League.
And he's been anchoring that second unit, facilitating a lot more to go with it.
Harden, drive, kick. Bruce Brown, downtown.
He's a winner.
Yep.
Just straight up a winner.
Tremendous work ethic, intensity to every possession. Get it to Kevin Durant and let him go to work. Harden doesn't bite on the fake. Hero loses his footing. Ball gets knocked around. Turnover. Harden. Oh, what feel! Corkscrew! Patty Mills and James Harden. Harden missed that one off the rim on the previous possession. High screen. Aldridge. Bounce. Aldridge. Oh, man! LaMarcus Aldridge is really locked in.
Hayes will fire a three. Harden down the floor. Durant leaking out. Able to finish plus the foul. Harden had 12 triple-doubles with the Nets last season. No look to Aldridge. And the finish.
And a big fist pump by Patty Mills.
Shot clock turned off. Harden splits the double, lobs it up, and Bembry oops the alley. And then does a triple axel on the rim.
Sweet touchdown in the open. Bogdanovich misses the game first shot. Here's Harden. Nice feed down low. Brown with the layup to start us off. James Harden, 9-time All-Star, 6-time All-NBA, MVP in 2018. One of the best passers in the game. Here's Harden against Collins. This was normally where Harden owned the game, splitting defenders like he did there. And it goes for Harris, a 3-ball.
Harden snaps the pass for Bruce Brown. Almost lost it, gets it back. Harden with a bounce for Brown. Facing hook, and he hit it. 12-point, 10 rebound, double-double. Harden with a drive. Blake Griffin scores inside and draws a foul. We were right behind the shot. It was near perfect. From the corner, Blake Griffin with a triple.
OG, and in the corner it doesn't go, and on the weak side, here's Harden with it, and Brown Allen lays it up and in. Pascal goes right to the rim. Raptors 0 of 4. Durant and a 6-0 run. Raptors, their lead cut to 1. Griffin for the lead. And a timeout taken.
Opportunities, which is tough defensively to play.
Mihailuk staying with Harden, and how about Brown in traffic?
Russo chest to chest with Harden. Green with the help. Harden with the kick. Patty Mills wide open. Good.
We had all day to line that up.
Well, you said it. They have guys that work hard and play their roles really well. You got a couple of Hall of Famers there. There's some amounts of Griffin. Usually he would dunk that back in the day.
Blake Griffin to Harden. Harris an open 3. It's good.
He's still been searching for his shot here early in the season.
20 years old from Minneapolis. Brown the cut. He banks it in. He fakes out Bamba, who had to commit one way or the other.
Griffin rebounds to Harden.
It's almost like Brooklyn's playing a zone. They start Durant up high on whoever's up there.
Oh, what a nice bounce pass. Harden. Bembry. Or rather, Mills got it for 3 out of the corner.
There's a lot of teams that play like that now. Not quite like Denver used to play, but you know,
I don't know how many possessions the Magic had that night, but it was a lot.
Owls are 6 of 11 on their triples, so solid beginning there. Now Harden.
It's miscommunication.
Breakdown.
Yeah, it's miscommunication between Josh and Garrett.
Harden running across the lane, and it's KD, sideline 3, and he's got himself another bucket. Short range, brimmed out. As Harden gives it up, Griffin splits the double and lays it up and in.
That's a good play for the Nets.
So much attention goes to Gilgeous-Alexander. And a slip pass, Griffin able to climb the ladder for the slam.
I think Grant and I were talking off air, probably because Kevon Looney has not come back into the game. They just don't like the matchup. As we see Durant there.
Garland, he's been on a hot streak, nobody there, and then Griffin closes in to get a piece, and it's scooped up by Harden. Up ahead, Durant attacks the rim and flushes it down.
We're gonna get y'all with something. Get y'all with something for sure.
What else can we expect, Didi?
Expect some photos at halftime. Y'all can watch us take some photos at halftime.
Drives, kicks. Johnson not looking to shoot it. Harden lob it up, put it down. LaMarcus Aldridge, the Cavaliers lost LMA, and he makes them pay. Comes in, replacing Cam Thomas. James Harden is 2 of 8 from the field. What a find! Bembry upstairs for the big finish. Anthony works around the screen to defend Carter. Griffin gives it up. Harden, 2-man game. Griffin again.
Durant, Harden, and 3 reserves, Aldridge, Johnson, and Thomas. Harden gets cut off, finds Aldridge for a 10-footer. Garland to the basket, lays it up, couldn't get that to go. Thomas, the rookie, has been good off the Brooklyn bench, gives to Harden, now to a cutter, and Millsap, who lays it up and in.
It's going to be a fun matchup all night. The 2 respective stars checking one another, Tatum and Kevin Durant.
Oh, beautiful pass. Harden on the bounce to Bembry. And the lead is now 11. Celtics trying to do the unthinkable. They're still down by 13. Pass inside to Johnson, and layup is good as Harden with a beautiful dish.
These guys are a competitive group, and you imagine this would be a game that they were up and ready for.
Bembry floats it in. He has acquitted himself very nicely tonight.
Harden is 32 years of age in the corner. Thomas 3. Cam Thomas. Bembry is on Randall with 1 to fire. Harden. Hold on. It's Bembry and James Harden with the great feed.
A lot of rub cuts, easy looks at the basket here.
Biggest lead for Dallas. Nets haven't led. They scoop it up, and Claxton is there. Now listen, this could be his Capella, right?
This needs.
Gets the deuce. Under a minute to go. Durant. Harden lasers one inside. Johnson's got another basket and 12 for him.
they weren't a great defensive team, and he's trying to bring that identity here. Uh-oh, here we go. That combination.
Yep, Claxton got it from Harden. And
the second one we've seen.
Bullock is watching Harden, who blows right by him and spoon feeds Claxton.
Good hands. He's able to finish around the rim.
Here's Young. Oh, what a pass from Young. And then Aldridge comes up with his third block. The flick ahead from Harden, and Mills glides in for 2. 10 points, 5 rebounds in 14 minutes. Here's Young lobbing it up. Aldridge able to deflect it. Oh, you got Durant off and running with Harden. Durant gets it back and flushes it down.
Westbrook on Harden, former teammates way back when in OKC. And of course, if you said a floater goes up and in, they still have to, as I like to say now, ramp up before he returns. Nice feed inside. Brown, he's got that floater down beautifully. Brown back to Harden. Pass inside, goes to James Johnson. Left-handed, banks it in. Well, the West has the 3 best records, but only 5 teams are at or over 500 in the West. Whereas the East have 9 teams at or over 500. Nice feed, Harden to Claxton. Brooklyn with the ball. Mills and Harden. Alley-up to Claxton, he throws it down, and the foul. What a pass and what a finish. Harden picked up by man, trying to back him back down. Gets into the paint, remember the double team, and finds an open Blake Griffin. Boston, a catch and shoot 3. Wide left, Harden gets his first rebound. He has 14 points and 4 assists here in the opening frame. Harden goes right back to Griffin, sledgehammer with the left hand. In Utah has bounced around and really made every team better that he has been on. Another giveaway for the Clippers. They're 6th of the quarter. Bembry down that hatchet goes. Timeout Clippers. 60-48 Nets out in front. Kennard, another floater. This time it is long. Claxton has the rebound. 90-73. Nets have led by as many as 18. Now make it 19. Claxton with the flush. Final game of the calendar year for the Clippers. They will open the new year in Brooklyn. Patty Mills rises for 3. 6 triples for Patty Mills. That makes 14 in the last 2 games.
You look at this Clippers team, offensively is where they have struggled. Defensively, they've been very strong.
Mills buries a 3. The first basket of the game is brought to you by Hyundai. Durant kicks it out. 8 to shoot. Harden gets into the paint, finds Brown for the easy leg. Shot clock down to 7. Not much going on this possession. Harden down to 4, forces it into Bembry, who finishes, plus the foul.
This is the area with the second unit to try and take advantage. You mentioned Memphis missing so many players. See if you could do some damage.
Oh, good action. Harden to Griffin. He beat that first wave, and that allowed Griffin to roll to the rim. The Grizzlies just doing as they please. Harden, drive, dishes, Claxton with the stuff for Brooklyn.
And
5 straight points.
No contact there.
And the Nets on the move.
Yeah, Rick. Stevenson was the story of the first half. Harden using the screen. The cut. Bembry! Big time flush.
And they got him re-signed to an unbelievable deal. 2 years, $9 million. After helping him win a title last year. And such a fan favorite as Thomas counted and the foul. Nets have lost 4 straight home games, which is hard to believe. This time Claxton catches and finishes. Starting to get back into it a little bit. They've been quiet a lot of the night. Their team's been down most of the entire evening. In fact, Harden drives, feet inside, and Claxton throws it down. The lead is cut to 12.
Just able to shake it off, knocking down that second one, stays active there on the offensive glass.
Harden to Claxton. Oops. And the dunk makes it 7-5 Brooklyn.
And then Levine turns it over. Edwards with the strip. 3 on 1, and Harden the alley-oop pass to Edwards for the slam. Nice pass by Harden to Johnson, and he lays it in against Bradley. The Nets, who have lost 5 of 7, trying to get back on track tonight. Alley-oop and bucket by Day'Ron Sharpe. Screen and roll again with Sharp. Instead, the cross-court feed. And Durant pays it off with a triple.
Is the decision-making of James Harden. That time the help came off of Kevin Durant. Well, Chicago, I'm sending help.
They don't. Harden down the lane, gives it up, and Sharp able to hang and finish off the window. You talked about it earlier, playing a lot of minutes, maybe impacting him negatively lately as Bembry gets the easy 2. Harden with his 12th assist. But Patty Mills, 5 of 6 from 3.
Talking about talent and explosiveness. He is fun to watch and should be in Cleveland for the All-Star game.
Meanwhile, another turnover. Harden behind the back to Griffin. Wow. Who coming into tonight had played in a combined 22 NBA games. Sharp, who gets a basket there, playing in his 15th. He's been a big factor. He did look over here again. It has gotten quiet, so you can probably hear us. And now Harden, he's just playing. He's toying with him right now. What a pass. 16 assists.
Up the floor on a kick. Robinson Earl, the jumper short. Harden loops it ahead. Edwards beats everybody down the floor for the jam. First basket of the game brought to you by Hyundai.
And how, struggles do allow you the opportunity to look yourself in the mirror, and that's one of the things they've talked about having to improve as Sharp skies in for the flush on the delivery from Harden. Harden finds Edwards, catch, fire, and hit from 3. Timeout, New Orleans.
Well, and I think it's important to remember just all the time spent with the Long Island Nets experience.
Oh my goodness! Day'Ron Sharp throwing it down off the no-look dime from Harden.
Since that first couple games, he's been working on making a better release on that shot.
Brown over the outstretched arm of Mobley. Sharp. Nice. Montrezl Harrell, he goes down. He's going to be helped up by Hachimura. He's okay. Here comes Harden, 3 seconds. And the finish and the foul for Bruce Brown with 3/10 of a second.
I wish there was a chance for some sort of reality show so we could understand the logistics of how all of this works.
Yeah,
because there's so much at play.
Edwards knocks down the 3. Kessler Edwards.
Harden using the Sharp screen. He slips it, rolls, and hammers it down.
He's going to probably be on the phone tonight telling all her friends. What was Pop saying to you?
That's right.
Oh, definitely.
LaMarcus Aldridge with the dunk over Keita Bates-Diop.
And that time Westbrook was fading to his left.
Harden the look. Sharp throws it down on the setup from the Beard. Lob it in for Harden. Shot clock down to 5. Harden, no look. Edwards. The flush.
Yeah, James Harden finally able to beat the defense, but the strategy for the Lakers is smart.
Thomas working around the perimeter. Harden using the Griffin screen. Drive, dish. Oh, Griffin on a major rack attack.
Still able to maintain a nice little cushion of 5-point lead going into the half. Let's see what adjustments the Nets make.
A lot of open looks for Kessler Edwards, and he drains one from the corner. All of his field goals have come from 3-point territory. Paul probing, and he missed the bunny. Rebounded by Claxton. Harden flicks it ahead. Irving down the floor, ahead of the pack for 2.
Home, and Bridges able to slip right in and get it easy too.
Harden draws 2 defenders. Patty Mills, count it, a 3.
Doing it on both the left and the right, and he's got the nice little sweet scoop shot, and that strength that he has as a rookie, I think, able to take the contact. Yeah, and he specifically mentioned Harrison and Tristan because both of those guys have won an NBA title. You see Kessler right there knocking down.
6-point game. King shooting 41.4% as James Johnson waltzes into the lane, and Alvin Gentry will take a timeout.
The opportunity to shift it away from someone who you really need to be out there on the floor.
Patty Mills, corner 3. Man, Patty Mills, he was on fire.
Kicks it out, extra pass for Reed. 3 won't fall. Edwards back taps it right into the hands of Harden, who feeds Maxey, and another fast break bucket.
Here's Maxey into the front court for Philadelphia. Harden downhill, great dime to Embiid. Embiid was almost giddy a couple of nights ago during that game against Minnesota. Gets the drop on the trailer and sends it with his chest. Look at him now. Off the drag screen, it's Harden. Pocket pass, Embiid, and one. Count it. The lethal combo platter taking form and shape here. I'm just glad you don't second guess me like that.
Never.
Harden with the high handoff and finished by Embiid. Harden on the wing. Calls for the Embiid screen. He slips it. Great time inside to Matisse Thybulle. Back out to Maxey. Harden with another feed to a wide open Thybulle. There's that cut again, Doris. You talked about it.
Yep.
How does that impact what they do as Randall misses the three?
Right, you're going to have Obi Toppin, for all intents and purposes, be your five-man.
Embiid, there's a five. Wow.
Joel with Tyrese in post-game press. Can you feel like the joy Joel gets from him?
I tell you what, it's a tangible thing.
Have been overlooked because of the Knicks' struggle this season, but also because of the player drafted a spot ahead of him in 2019, Ja Morant, who's been taking the league by storm as Joel Embiid gets a bucket and a chance for an and one.
To play the Suns on Friday, and the Knicks will be 25-37.
Exclamation point for Philadelphia.
6-point lead. Harden quiets in the first half because of those fouls. Maxey from outside. Yes, sir!
Looked like Garland just forced that. It looked like he could have got a better shot, but settled.
Niang for three. Got it!
Looking for the initial post-up. Nothing there.
Good look from Harden to Thybulle. Harden off the screen. Niang from the other wing. Got it! Back-to-back trays for George Niang.
Chicago thriving on those broken plays.
10-point lead right now. Points in the paint tonight. Joel Embiid off the pick and roll with James Harden. Embiid tips it back to Maxey. Shot clock at 9.
Got it. Ooh, nice look.
Again to Matisse Thybulle. That connection is coming along very nicely.
Kind of ricocheted off the ground. It's called a bounce pass.
7-0. Sixers run mid to 9-0 with the Embiid hammer.
Settling for the jumper. Perhaps that's some of the physical stuff he's still battling through.
Isaiah Joe. How about a late night cup of Joe, everybody? Public address announcer here at the Wells Fargo Center. 2 minutes to play. Matisse, fly ball! Aussie air! Cleared for takeoff!
Harris from Harden. That's a three.
And that's right there, those wide open shots. Just wondering where the offense is going to come from. The ball is just moving on the perimeter with no purpose.
4 to play here in the third. Harden finds Thybulle inside, and a good find it was.
Carter is on Embiid. Harden gets the screen from Embiid. Embiid finger rolls it in. Right elbow back to Harden. Driving down the middle. The three-point shot, Harris. It's good. Right side three for Tobias Harris. Philadelphia is back on top.
Oh, you've got to go to him when he has that much of a mismatch. Thybulle again gets inside. Beautiful bounce pass from James Harden. Just under 5.5 remaining second quarter. Sixers up 12. They've led by as many as 17. DeAndre Jordan on a beautiful feed from James Harden. That's the 4th assist for Harden.
Harden gallops over the timeline, picked up by Okoro. Garland shows, now slumps back onto Maxey. Harden drives, finds a teammate in Thybulle who came out of the corner. Harden struts into the forecourt. Now it's Thybulle. Thybulle does not shoot a lot. He cans that corner three. Cavs have committed 6 turnovers. The Sixers 5. Embiid storms down the lane.
The Cavs did exactly what they needed to do in that 6 minutes. They got the lead.
Harden upstairs for Jordan.
And the Sixers have it back.
A lot of folks were upset at how quickly stuff sold out this morning, Ala. Fear not, Sixers fans. They will be restocking very soon. Matisse Thybulle with a jam coming out of the timeout. So that's one way to break a 7-0 run.
What gets him by in the NBA, especially against taller guys, it's that athleticism.
Matisse 2 for 2 from 3. George 3 for 6. James up top to DeAndre Jordan. Reaches double figures. Let's see if they can push that to 9 tonight. Shot clock about to expire. Harden to Jordan. Oh my goodness. Behind the back for the jam.
Spoon feeding the big fella.
James coming off yet another 20 and 10 performance. The no-look down to Tease for 2. Joel up top, James on the wing. Harden driving, dropping it off, and jammed home by Matisse Thybulle.
Issues of Doncic right there. Zoom parting Doncic, the ball going through his legs, and the shot going down.
Harden comes up with the deflection and runs the break the other way, allows it for Thybulle for the stop, and it's a 7-0 run for Philadelphia. Harden, Thybulle in the corner for 3. It is good. Thybulle just 31% from above the arc. That's the 10-3 for Philadelphia here tonight.
Point scoring game, went for 49 in the come behind win in the Mile High City as Embiid slips inside.
And Devin has had some big games against Philadelphia too. Every possession though for the Suns this third quarter without fouling is a win.
Harden trying to get the angle on Crowder, kicks it into the corner. Maxey for 3.
3.5 to go in this first half. Giannis. Embiid got a piece of it. Matisse on the leak out. And the jam.
That's a great look up ahead.
Danny Green left alone in the corner. Danny Green for 3. He was going to win a jump ball. Thybulle, corner, second. 3 from that corner of the quarter. Matisse.
You got to love him creating the space on the guy who knows how to create space.
Harden to Embiid. Looks off an Embiid screen. Down the lane, shovels inside, finds Thybulle. And the Sixers have the lead once again. Cavs 97, Sixers 96. Harden hesitation move. Guess who he found?
And a 2-0 lead for the Pacers. They beat Philadelphia earlier in the year in November. No Joel Embiid. James Harden was not on the roster. That guy was Tobias Harris. Had 32 points and 11 rebounds.
One reason was because when Halliburton came into the league, obviously you want to make sure you talk to somebody that you're familiar with.
And Shake Milton buries the 3. Pacers are 4 of 12 from three-point range. 6-point Philadelphia lead. They lob it up, and Jordan throws it down.
Because Harden is a guy you got to keep control of, because he'll get the ball in the air.
Harden in double figures in assists. He's got 10. Danny Green splashes a 3.
Opened up with that loss against Kyle Lowry, and then his return, and then an impressive win as Danny Green knocks down the corner 3.
Doc Rivers does an excellent job getting his teams prepared and getting them to play.
Harden finds Harris in the corner, and they are knocking down 3s. 5 of 5. What is that you said earlier?
Good shot.
Three-pointer, Maxey. A lot on the line for Philadelphia this season. Embiid, and just stays with it.
The only thing they do is game plan to try to stop those guys individually.
Raptors by 3, corner 3, Niang. Tied 85-85.
Shoulder squared.
Joel passes out of the double. Down to Danny. Good look from James to Danny Green for the easy layup. Pacers just 25 and 55 on the season. 9 and 30 away from home. Embiid lost it, regains possession, and finishes.
Got it with one hand. It's easy to knock away.
And Reed Another steal, a career high in steals today for B-Ball Paul, 4 and counting for number 44. Oh, what a pass from Harden to Matisse.
That is under 50% from the floor. Harden penetrates, finds Harris an open three, around and down, and the lead is 21 for Philadelphia. Siakam, they leave him, and he missed the shot. You don't normally see that. Barnes with the hustle, but it's Philly ball. Harden, nice bounce pass to Maxey, reverse layup is good, but what a toss by James Harden. James Harden, 5 for 15 shooting, but he does have 13 assists, and he provided a great response when Toronto got it close in the third, and he kicks it out there to the Milton three.
Siakam fighting, 15-foot fadeaway jump shot off the heel, loose. Here comes Harden. Sixers with numbers. Oh, he leaves it, left it for Embiid. Gets it, a bucket head in. In the first half so far, after going for 38 in game one. Harris on the other end. Tobias Harris now starting to get warm.
That was an incredible pass.
As we start the second half, here's Harden, the lob, Embiid with the punch.
They utilized that back in the second quarter with some effectiveness, but the Raptors did find some gaps in there.
Yeah, that type of situation, you're just trying to throw them off.
Oh, bring it down. Embiid with a sledgehammer. Harden having difficulty handling. Now the crossover into the lane. Nice find. Inside read, two-hand reverse jam.
Pushing his way inside, but you got to find a way to secure that rebound and get in front of that.
Harden splits a pair, hands off to Embiid, gathers and scores with a two-hand jam. Nice setup by Harden. The unenviable task of guarding Embiid. Barnes will come to double. Off it comes to Harden into the lane. No look to Harris for three. Wide open. He drove it.
Listen, I know we've been talking about Harden shooting in this series.
Herb Jones playing playoff-style defense for that Pelican ball club. Here's Embiid. He got in deep, Brendan. Did his work early. Caught it low and laid it in. 17 points for Achua. Embiid slips the defenders up top.
Early on, the theme has been Toronto attacking the paint.
Here's Harden driving to the hole, hands it off, and the big fella right there for his first bucket.
How do they counter Toronto's attack?
Inside, nice look. Harden finds his man, and that layup goes down for Paul Reed. Thaddeus Young, who was a former 76er. 6:28 to play, in the hole is Embiid.
He has been incredible, and talking with Nick Nurse before the game, that first month of the season, nice find inside to Reed there for the finish and one with the contact.
Harden, nice no-look pass. Niang from James Harden.
Philly just trying to weather the storm here at the start. Harden the probe. Nice bounce for Reed. Set up beautifully by Harden.
And that really was beautiful.
Two teams met twice after the February trade that brought him from Brooklyn, but he did not play in either of those games. What a pass! Exquisite find to Jordan. 7 to shoot. Harden just 8 points in the second half. Spins. Harris left open. That's good. Second triple for Harris in the last 4 trips.
As Eric Spoelstra says, we're not for everybody. Harden, oh, nice dish. Thibault floats it in.
But at least for the moment, Adebayo stays on the floor. Milton walking a tightrope in the baseline. 1 to shoot. Harden the bounce. Reed the finish. Exquisite pass by Harden.
They're playing pretty good defense as well.
Granted, it's been a better Heat offense here in the quarter. 7 of 10 shooting. But a mistake there. And what a pass! Harden! And Danny Green clears. Ran the rebounding numbers as look at Joel Embiid. Big fella out in the open floor.
And Harden with his first points. Now Vincent penetrates.
Nice.
And good defense by Green. Harden.
There you go.
Perfect pass to Harris in transition. Back-to-back fast break buckets for Philly.
And also go to your big man. Oh, great pass.
And a slam by Thibault. A foul called on Strus. So a 3-point chance here. Butler now with 25, and the lead is up to 19 here in an elimination situation for Philadelphia. Harris from the corner. Got the three.
Well, it's nice to see him.
Butler penetrates, missed the layup, and finally Philadelphia clears. They have a transition opportunity. A dunk by Maxey. 2:45 to go. It's down to 11.